For some reason, this time, when I took out the goddess guards to shuffle, these ones, a whole bunch, were stuck together and didn't get into the main shuffle. So I'll look at these at the end, and you can take whatever messages come out of that. It could have been for me, but it could also have been for the general collective. So that's what I'm going to get to at the end after I've done the main reading. Okay, so with the three main houses that came out this time, it was the first house, the third house, and the seventh house. So for the first house, this is everything to do with your physical body. So this will be actual physical related. So this is your actual functioning of your physical body, also your appearance, and your, how you would project yourself to others, how other people see you, but it's also yourself, how you feel about yourself and what you're currently doing as you move forward in life. Or it could be with a physical regime. It's your vitality, your life force, anything to do with that, and your overall demeanor to people. So what people see. It can also cover your characteristics and your personality and what you're projecting at this time in your life, as you're moving forward. It covers all of that. It also covers your actual, how you're meeting the world, your personal independence, how you're moving forward, and so on. So all of those aspects are going to come in at this time. So the astrological guidance that fell out is Saturn return age. So this is the timing card. Saturn rules time. So it's all about time. So depending on where you are in your life, this could apply to you, even, at any stage, basically, but it's basically the gaining of wisdom. But it can also be to do with the physical body. And because it's the first house, this is going to be relevant for you. So it's your actual physical body, but it's also about what you're trying to do in the world, what you set out to do, and kind of a reflection, looking back as well, because it's the Saturn return. Saturn also rules karma, so this can be things coming back again after a period of time, and it's like what you sow is what you reap. So it has that element to it as well. So this could be bringing up things either in the physical body, or it could be to do with your, what you're trying to do in the world, or it could also just be you looking back on goals and where you are in your life now as compared to a year or 2 years or 10 years or however many years it was, that something is maybe coming up for reflection at this time. So with Saturn return, it can have quite a strong influence on you. It can be quite a lot to deal with, actually. There can be a little bit of depression in there, or you could just feel like you are, moving forward, but not actually receiving the rewards or the acknowledgement that you hoped, or you're not actually reaping what you hoped to reap. And this could then be causing that reflection where you look back in your life and you see perhaps opportunities you missed, or things you could have done, or paths you would like to have taken. So it's the should have, could have, would have card. It brings up issues and perhaps paths or things that you've even said to other people, or ways that you've acted in situations that may come back now. Saturn normally does a full return, usually twice in a person's life. It can sometimes be 3, but then you'd have to be living really quite a long time. So most people, it's twice in their life that it comes around. And that's normally about, sort of 29 years, and then around 50, 58. That's the next one. But we're talking about the energies of Saturn return here. So this could be just you looking back a year ago or 2 years ago and realizing that you've changed a lot, or things have changed dramatically in that time. And this is for all of us at this time in the world. There's a lot of reflection going on. And it may also be that you've reached a point in your life now where it's time for you to take responsibility for your own goals and your own path in life. Perhaps you have been at home, living at home. Perhaps you're young enough to have done that, and now you're branching out, or you need to branch out on your own. Or it could be that you're in a later phase of life where you've now, most of your responsibilities from a family point of view have changed. You're not rearing children necessarily. You could be older where that is past now, and now you're taking a more, an older role, a more mature role, a more senior role in your family. And it could be you sort of looking around and thinking, well, I would like to have done this when I was younger, or now is my time. So the Saturn return does free you up. It's about applying hindsight and wisdom and understanding. So looking back, you can't live there, you can't redo, you can't repeat. But what you're going to do is you're going to chart a course forward which does suit you now. So it's tailoring your goals to where you are in your life now. And if opportunities come up for you to redirect in some way, to release energy that has been in a specific pattern for you, whether it's a career or a way of life, what was sort of a pattern for you, you can now release that and redirect your energy into a different direction which suits you now, which is something you would like to do now, something you would like to steer, for yourself going forward. It will require work. It will require you putting your shoulder to the wheel. You're going to have to take responsibility for quite a few things, or for certain actions or things that happened. But it's also taking action on things that you want to do, things that, you want to it's a kind of a course correction, but it's really a release and a redirect. That is the energy that comes with this. So releasing from patterns that you were in before and redirecting your energy in a different direction. And it can be, you may have to take a really realistic view of everything that's around you, what is working for you, what isn't working for you, and so on. And this does affect, as I said, your first house. So it can be bodily related. It can also be to your outlook in life, how you're meeting your responsibilities in life, how you're moving forward. All of that comes in. But it's also to do with the physical body. So you could be looking at the structural elements of your body. So this is your skeletal structure, your ligaments, all the strong, stretchy parts of your body, your teeth as well. Anything that comes up to do with that may need attention. So teeth, you may need to go to a chiropractor, you may need to go to a dentist, you may need to be taking it easy from a being less stressful on your body. Because your skeletal structure and your whole structure carries you through life. So you want to look after it as best you can going forward. So if you are in a mature position in your life, you're an older person, look after your vitamin D levels, your calcium, your magnesium, 2-to-1. Make sure that you're getting enough, and that you're looking after your body, because all of us are under tremendous stress at the moment, and it's going to show up in some way, shape or form. If you're exercising, make sure it meets your current energy levels and where you are in your life and your time and so on. So it's all about the physical body, the physical regimes you're going through, your health from a looking after your structures and your ligaments and, your fluids and your joints and so on. All of that is important at this time. So all of that needs attention, but it could also be sort of rolled up with you redirecting your energy at this time, applying wisdom and understanding that you have gained through your life thus far. The goddess guidance that came out with this is Una, easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So this card is saying to you, I feel that to not be so hard on yourself at this time, to just have faith that things are working out. And that divine timing and perfect timing is at work currently. So you may be feeling with the Saturn return card, sometimes you can feel like time is running out, that you've left things too late, or you've missed opportunities, or you should have done this, or you could have done that, or, it's almost like whipping yourself into action. And she's saying to you, you don't need to do that. All right. Everything is working out as it should be. All you need to do is stay in the present moment and go with each action. Do one thing a day towards your goal, sort of be a bit more gentle with yourself. Easy does it. That is what it's saying. You don't need to force things to occur, because everything is in divine timing, and you just need to tap into that and actually move yourself forward step by step, and use your reflective times to assess where you are and what you need to do. Use your wisdom and understanding, but at all times go with the flow of the universe. Don't be pushing and forcing things. With Saturn return, things will be going slowly as well. There won't be a massive hurry going on. It's the Lord of Time as well. So timing is going to be important. So don't rush and force things, as this card is saying to you. Rather be more deliberate and take your time with what it is you're doing. Rather do it right and think things through and go with the universal timing as it's playing out for you currently. The second house of influence is the third house. This is the house of communication. So all forms of communication come in under this card. So this rules verbal, written, even body language comes in under this. And it can be communication with people close to you at any time. It could be work colleagues, but it can also be with the general public. It can be sort of a wider audience coming in for you as well. But it can also be communication with certain family members. So this can be aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, general relatives. So there may be a specific message coming in for that, or it could be from a significant other. It's just communication in general, but it also covers documents and contracts and things like that. So you may be at this time with the course correct card of Saturn return and with your first house. So this is pushing yourself forward, putting yourself forward for something, or redirecting your energy in the direction you want to go. With this, you may be either receiving a message, an important message, or receiving documentation or contracts to do with this. Or it could be that you are giving a message. You are actually putting yourself forward for something, or you are announcing something, or you're transmitting a message, or some kind of, it could be a CV, it could be something that you want to announce or say. So any of those can be coming in, but it's communication in general. It can also, this card can also cover short journeys of some sort, if that's applicable for you. But it's a communication in general. It could also be, as I said, to do with contracts and documents. So this is something you're initiating, or it could be something you're signing, or something you're hoping to receive, a document, or just a message. It could even be a verbal message from a significant person in your life. And this is something that you're waiting for, something that is imminent, or something that's going to come to you, and it's going to, with the cards that go with it, it's going to change a tremendous amount in your life at this time. So underneath that, the card that came out is Grand Trine Blessings. So this is a very beautiful card to be having, especially with this third house. So this is something, it's almost like you are right place, right time. You're going with the flow of the universe. There's a very harmonious air about things. You could be feeling in the flow. And I feel with the Saturn return card that this is what you need to do. You need to tap in to that, to redirect your energy in a way which you're being led, because that's what Una said as well. Whatever is the perfect timing, the way things are going, just follow that. And this Grand Trine Blessings is about that. It's a very harmonious card. It's a very fortuitous card. You could be receiving blessings of all kinds. So this could be verbal or written. Somebody could be giving you a very special message, or you could be receiving something, a document or a contract, something like that. But it's very significant, and it's going to really be a blessing for you, whatever this is that's coming in. Or it could be you, as I said, passing these messages on, or just feeling in a very harmonious place at this time. Things could be really working out for you. Home comforts, a feeling of security and stability. You could be asking for some sort of financial support and be receiving it. You're going to be well received by others, whether that's an institution or your family, those specific family members I mentioned, or it could be other people around you. You're going to be well received by others. It could be online as well, because this covers all kinds of communication. So it could be online that you're busy with. It's also this does indicate a very lucky or fortuitous phase that you may be in currently. So this can also be that things are just working out, things are falling into place. There could also be some form of completion for you. So you could be completing something, something could be finishing, you could be signing off something. So there's an air of completion. It's a very beneficial, very fortuitous card, this. But it is also saying that even though you may be feeling in the flow and you may be feeling that luck is on your side, and that it's coming to you, that you're feeling in a very lucky phase at the moment, you still have to work at your goals. You still have to have your goals in mind and be working towards them steadily. You can't just sit back and let things come to you and fall in your lap. You're still going to have to steer the ship. And that's what this card can be, because it can sometimes make you feel a bit complacent, like you don't need to do it yet, or you don't need to do it right now. Yes, there is divine timing, and timing is in play, and that you do need to be working deliberately towards something, but always keep your goals in mind. You can't let things slip, even though you may be in a very good harmonious flow at this time.